What is up, you guys? WonderBro here. I hope you're all doing fantastic. Stop doubting the importance of your positive living, your positive behaviors while you are on the road to recovery from anxiety. The reason I'm making this video is because I see a lot of this happening. People listen to my videos about, okay, how do we accept our thoughts and feelings? Okay, he says accepting attitude. He says when those thoughts and feelings are there, remind myself they're allowed to be there. Embrace the burn. It's a good burn. Those are actually good feelings. It means that they're leaving my body. You know, he's preaching about this accepting attitude, right? So I'm going to run with that. And what they do is they run with it while sitting on the bed. So you're sitting on the bed, you're sitting on the couch 24 hours a day. I'm not saying it's not okay to relax, but you're sitting there in the corner 24 hours a day, really focused hard on what does it mean to accept, and yes, accepting attitude, let it burn, just let the storm pass, these thoughts and feelings are okay. You're trying really hard to get into that accepting attitude, and you are forgetting that I have two keys for a reason, right? You are going to feel so much better in time if you are involved in life, and I don't mean it has to be in big ways. I mean, get up, do the chores, go for a walk, do the running, you know, whatever it is you do, get involved in life, stay involved in life. You are going to feel so much better in the long run if you are involved in the real world as opposed to just focusing 24/7 on all the mental stuff, right? Like, the mental stuff is important. Yes, two keys for a reason. I want you to have that accepting attitude. I want you to see your thoughts and feelings as not a problem, to see it as a good burn, to see it as, hey, you're allowed to knock, you're allowed to be here. I want you to do that mental work, but you cannot underestimate the importance of that positive living. As you are living your life, you are literally showing your brain that it doesn't need to act the way it's acting. If there was a real tiger, you would be in the corner. So get out of the corner, because there's not a real tiger, right? So make your days productive, make them fun, make them positive. I know you don't feel like it, but it is the first step into showing your brain, hey, look, I'm not in real trouble. If I was in real trouble, I wouldn't be acting this way, would I? And then take those positive steps, those positive behaviors. So I see it happen a lot. People kind of go back and forth. You know, one day it's, okay, let's focus on my positive behaviors. And then the whole time they're telling themselves really shitty, horrible things, fighting with those thoughts and feelings, trying to get to the bottom of them. And then the next day they're like, okay, let's focus on that accepting attitude. And they sit in the corner. Two keys for a reason, guys. Your positive behaviors shows the amygdala that that tiger doesn't exist. I don't mean you have to go around, like I said, 24 hours a day, you know, with a smile on your face, but you need to get involved in life. You need to make sure that you're not just sitting in the corner thinking about anxiety all day long, right? Show your brain that you're not in trouble. Do things that you enjoy doing. The little things count. The big things count. It all counts, right? So again, you don't have to pack your days full, but just be involved. Do things, anything. Play a video game. Do something other than just sitting in the corner, right? So again, those two keys, man, they're there for a reason. Those positive behaviors, they show the amygdala that the danger is not real. You don't have to do that in a panicked way. Just pick something, do it, pick an objective, and accomplish it, right? Just go through the motions, go at your own pace. Just have a productive day. And secondly, that accepting attitude helps you to stop adding fuel to the fire with your thinking mind, right? You're accepting your thoughts and feelings. You're not adding things like, oh my God, what is this? And I got to figure this out. And what if this never, you know, you're catching that, you're switching to the accepting attitude, and you are living your life. Drop a comment, right? Drop a comment. You know, you don't have to call yourself out, but drop a comment right now in the comments of this video if you are guilty of using one key but not the other, right? How many of you have flip-flopped? I'm practicing the accepting attitude, but I'm doing the bare minimum. Or, you know, I'm living my life, but I'm telling myself horrible, shitty things. You know, if you are guilty of doing that, own up to it, man. Comment on this video right now. Drop an emoji. Pick a random emoji. Let's confuse everyone who didn't make it to the end of this video. Anyway, you guys, this video was to say, you're going to feel so much better in the long run if you're using both of my two keys and not just one. What are both of my two keys? Have a productive, full day. Enjoy your day. Pick things, get things done. You may not feel like it, do it anyway. Show your brain the truth. And practice that accepting attitude, reminding yourself that you don't have to add negativity to your thoughts and feelings. You can look at them as a temporary storm, as a fire that's burning that you're learning to embrace, whatever analogy you like. So practice that accepting attitude. Live your life. You got to get started. I know getting started is probably the hardest part, but I'm telling you, like I said, you're going to have such better days in the future if you're actually using those 2 keys and not just sitting in the corner trying to practice acceptance and not living your life. All right, you guys, I love you so much. Leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it. It really does. You know, every like, every comment, especially every share, really helps other people out there that desperately need this advice. It helps them get this advice, and it helps bump my videos up. So really appreciate it. Hey, reach out to me, man, if you're interested in one-on-one coaching. DM me on any of my social media. Vacate Fear, that's Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Check me out on TikTok. We've been doing really well over there. So I think that's everything, man. Thank you guys for all the love and support over the years. I'm going to keep doing my thing if you keep doing your thing, helping me grow, and we'll keep putting a dent in the amount of suffering in this world. I love you, and stay awesome.